Hey guys, welcome to another video. Today I'm going to be reviewing the Naruto Kakashi Hatake, famed Sharingan hero S.H. Figuarts. This figure is a very solid release. I'll say that much right now. One of the better figures in the Naruto line, top of the line, like probably in all the figures that I have so far. So you'll see right here, I have him set up with a kunai and Sasuke's the Chidori from the S.H. Figuarts Sasuke. He doesn't come with those accessories, by the way, just to let you guys know that. I'll talk about it right now, but a lot of the accessories are interchangeable with these figures. So you can use Sasuke's Chidori and on Kakashi, which I really like. But yeah, this is a really solid release. It's just a really good figure. So before we take a look at the figure, I always forget to do this at the beginning of the video, but take a look at the box, of course. So it has a picture of the figure with that calligraphy line art, of course. A big window, the name of the figure in Japanese characters. It's authentic, of course. It's got the Tamashii Nation's quality seal. A really nice design for this packaging. It's got the name of the figure on the side with the sample pose. Sample pose is on the back. Same deal for the bottom here, and then another sample pose on the side as well. So really good packaging. Yeah, like I've been saying for a lot of these figures, especially for this figure, really solid release. Amazing sculpt. And he has really good accessories and amazing articulation. But of course, let's go ahead and take him off the stand and get it closer. All right, so really quick, I wanted to talk about this tiny little problem that I had with this figure. I didn't have it a year ago when I bought this figure, but these figures, they're not indestructible. They wear out with age. So as I was trying to replace the hand for his left, the half of the ball joint here actually came off, and I got kind of scared because I couldn't find it. It fell in my carpet, and that's like the doom for these little hand parts. Thankfully I did find it, but I actually have no idea what happened. I have not had that problem before. It went back in just fine, but let me see if I'm gonna get that problem again. Just putting the hand back on, just to show you guys. Can't even. So the hand sits just fine. That's no problem. But let me see. So I actually don't know what happened. That's a really weird problem. But I haven't had that problem with this figure. So I don't know exactly what happened. And you can kind of see that the ball joint, and it's even a little bit loose, but the ball joint for his left shows a little bit more on my figure than the right. So I don't know what happened there. But that's probably just my figure. That's a bit of a bummer, a little problem to work around, but we stay positive. Like, it didn't break completely, so that's fine. But yeah, just be careful with your figures. I might have did a little bit too much extra force because it wasn't coming out just like, but it popped out just fine. But it took the ball joint with the hand. So I don't know what happened there. We'll talk about that right now. But just talking about the sculpt and the paint and everything, this figure looks perfect. I'm probably gonna say that for the rest of the Naruto figures, but it looks exactly the way it's supposed to. It looks like Kakashi. It's probably one of my favorite looking figures in my collection. This is a really great looking figure. I really like the way that it looks. You have the Uzumaki symbol on the shoulders and on the back of the vest. There's wrinkles and stuff on on the Jonin vest and on the pants and everything. It looks perfect. I don't think there's shading anywhere on this figure. But it kind of looks fine, just like this. I can't uh pick out any shading. It does have metallic paint here on the hands with those metal plates, and then on the headband, of course. Um, but it looks really great. The the face printing, since Kakashi, his thing is that he wears a mask all the time. You only really see his eyes, but those are printed really well. I really like the printing on the eyes. They look really well done. Um, yeah, all the hair too. It looks like Kakashi's hair, right? I've seen lots of different figures that kind of just do a spiky look, but I really like the way Kakashi's hair looks on this figure. But yeah, this is a really good looking figure. Aside from the absence of shading, I honestly don't see any problem with this figure. No problems with the paint, no problems with the sculpt or anything with the way the figure looks. Looking at the joints, they don't trade out the way the figure looks either. And I'll say it right now, but the articulation is also really good for this figure, considering that it was able to keep the look of the figure as well. Mind the dust. I've had this figure on my shelf for a long while, so it has gotten a little dusty. But I'd probably have to give it a 9.5 out of 10 for the aesthetics and the paint and sculpt. So moving on to the accessories and everything, this figure has an amazing spread of accessories. So I'm not exactly sure the way the figure came out of the box because it's been a while now, but just looking at the standard packaging for most figures, Kakashi did come with two fist hands and this neutral face sculpt out of the package. So including this face sculpt, he has 6 different faces, 2 different heads. I'll show those right now. And I'll also show you guys the way they look with the faces. So this one is supposed to be, when he has his Sharingan activated, and then this one where he has his headband covering his left eye. He does come with 7 pairs of hands. That is a lot of hands. And then 1 single left hand for when he's lifting up his headband. So there's a lot of stuff. And then he also does come with his naughty novel Makeout Paradise. I think that's what it's called. I really would have liked there to be some lettering on the inside, but the paint and everything, it looks really great. It looks like it jumped right out of the anime. So those are really great. I'll go ahead and show you guys the accessories. So there's the fist hands. I already showed you guys the neutral face. I think, yeah, these are all the other ones that I have yet to show you guys. So he has, let's see, he has 3 different faces for when he has his headband covering his eye. And then 3 different faces for when he has his Sharingan activated. So I'll go ahead and show you guys the ones for when he has his headband covering his eye. He has this kind of happy looking face and then this surprised looking face. And then I'm trying to see which one has the... you can kind of tell, but not exactly. One of his faces has his Mangekyo Sharingan activated, but I can't exactly see which one it is. I'm pretty sure it's this one. So he has 3 faces with his Sharingan activated. Well, it's activated all the time, but where he's using it. So the printing for the eyes and everything is insane. I think you can kind of see it. That one has his Mangekyo. This one just has his regular Sharingan. And then this one has both of his eyes open. So this one These faces look really great. I really like the way the faces look. So I already showed you guys the heads. Let's move on to the hands. He does have two fist hands, um, two hands for when he's reading his book. One thing I found is you can also take a kunai. I'm not exactly sure which one this is from. I think this is from the Naruto S.H. Figuarts, but you can place a kunai in his hand to make it look like he's about to throw it. So that's what I meant when I said like compatibility. He does have two splayed out hands, two gripping hands, like he's getting ready to throw out a lightning blade. Two sort of relaxed hands. It's like in the middle of relaxed and gripping. He has two jutsu hands. And then like a separate piece. Well, you could count these as a separate pair of hands for when he's weaving his jutsu signs. So those are really great. I love the accessories in this figure. I really would have liked there to be an effect piece. You did see earlier I had him with Sasuke's Chidori. So you can switch out the hands for the Chidori. I'll go over this in my review with the Sasuke figure, but it just pops in like that, like a separate hand, no problem. So I really like that decision that they made. It looks it looks really great with this figure actually. I like the way it looks on this one more than the Sasuke figure, but I like that decision they decided to go with for this figure. So yeah, the accessories are honestly kind of perfect. The only thing that's kind of missing is an effect piece. I really would have liked I don't know. Honestly, maybe a lightning blade, because I know lightning blade and the Chidori are two different jutsus. But yeah, the accessories are perfect. I think I'm gonna have to give the accessories a 9 out of 10. So moving on to the articulation. The articulation is also really good. So this figure is amazing in all, you know, different kinds of categories. But I just wanted to show you guys how the heads work, because they can be a little confusing. So I'll just take a faceplate that goes onto this head, and they just pop in like nothing. I'm gonna use the other one just to, you know, keep it neutral. I think for this one, it's better if make sure you guys see it pops into the peg, no problem. And then you just pop in the faceplate. So it is a little bit finicky because there's so much going on with the head, but it goes in no problem, and it looks really great too. Starting with the head, he does move down about this much. He does move up a little bit. The collar here from the vest does kind of you know, hinder the movement just a little. You can see that it's kind of popping off a little bit. Let me see if I can get the head back on without having to remove that in the face. But yeah, his face, or his head doesn't move that much without it breaking off, but it does move a good amount, so you can get him into some good nuanced poses. And then there is some articulation in the neck, just a little bit, you know, because of the vest, of course, but it just hinders it a little bit. I thought it would keep it from moving like a lot, but it doesn't hinder it too much. So moving on to the arms, same thing. I thought these the shoulders for the vest were gonna mess up the movement a little bit, but they kind of made this a bit of a floating piece, and then they connected it to the back here, so the arms do move up about this much, which is really good. They move back pretty far as well, so you can get this figure into your Naruto running poses. They move in about this far, which would have been great if he came with the Executioner's blade, but that would have been a pretty pricey figure. But yeah, he does have butterfly joints. The arms do move all the way around. Make sure you guys can see. And then he does have bicep swivel that moves all the way around. So the arm articulation is really great. He does have double jointed elbows. They do move in a fair amount actually. So they move in about that much. And then of course I had that problem with the ball peg, but I did fix it. Just be wary of that. I'm not sure if that goes for other people's Kakashi figures as well, but just be careful with how much force you apply. So that goes for the other arm, of course, and then moving on to his torso articulation. He does move down about that much. Not that good, to be honest, but he does move back farther than he does forward, which is a weird trend for some of these figures. This piece right here is a floating piece, so it makes articulation a bit more bearable. This pouch on the back is on a ball peg, so you can move it around if you want. Move it out of the way. He does have waist articulation, so you can get him into more poses like this. But yeah, just looking at the torso, it's not that much. Just about that much. You can get them looking down. And then from side to side, not that much either. Yeah, the articulation so far is pretty great, but the torso, not so much. Yeah, this piece is floating, or I think it is. But yeah. And then moving on to the legs. The leg articulation is actually pretty good, except for the back. He does have the sculpted butt cheeks. It's not as bad as some of the figures. But yeah, he does have that problem. So you can move his leg pretty far up actually, but not so far back. That's kind of a bummer. He does have double jointed knees that look and work perfectly. For the splits, he gets into a complete splits, which is pretty good. And then you do have a thigh swivel here. And then the legs do move that far back. And then there is a little bit of swivel here at the shins, which I do appreciate. You can get them into some cooler poses. Or there's more options for articulation. And then moving on to the feet. The feet are really well articulated, of course, because of these shinobi sandals. I'll be honest though, the gapping here on the back isn't that great. I feel like they could have done a better job, so it does look just a little bit ugly. But that's okay. You're never gonna see the back of his feet anyway. He does have this piece here. Which is, it's sculpted onto the one leg. Just wanted to note that. Really good ankle rocker. Of course, these figures do amazing for the feet articulation. So the foot goes up about that much and then down about that much. And then he does have a toe hinge. So yeah, articulation is honestly pretty great. Considering he has this kind of design with the vest and everything. I'll be honest though, they could do a little bit of a better job on the legs. Like going back, the legs are fine aside from that, and then of course the torso articulation, side to side. He doesn't get too much, but it's okay. Whoa, yikes! So don't try to stress this figure too much, or else that is going to happen. I hope I can fix that. Yeah, just be careful with that. But the articulation, I'll probably go ahead and give it an 8 out of 10. So that was my review on the Kakashi Hatake. Famed Sharingan hero S.H. Figuarts. I say that second part of the name because I'm pretty sure they're going to be making another Kakashi in the future. They haven't revealed it just yet, but it is on the illustration for the Naruto Top 99 popularity poll. And he did get 5th place, I believe. So my guess is he's probably gonna be the next one they reveal for that line. So of course, go ahead and get this figure if you want. Like always, if you have the spare money or if you want to wait, you can totally get the newer one. I'm pretty sure it's gonna have better articulation than this one. So yeah, the floating piece did kind of break off just a little bit. I don't think it's supposed to do that. I might have to super glue it. But don't worry. It's most likely because my figure's old. I've had it for about a year now. But yeah, I'm pretty sure the new one is going to fix the little problems that this release had. Hopefully no more sculpted butt cheeks because that's getting on my nerves. That you can't get the most out of the leg articulation. But yeah, that was my review on this figure. Really solid release. One of the better figures in the Naruto line. Really great addition to anybody's collection. I will be getting the new Kakashi figure, just because I'm a collector. But yeah, I forgot about the question of the day, so no question of the day today. In the next video, I'll probably be doing one of the Naruto or Sasuke figures. I'll probably be doing Naruto, because there's a lot of things to talk about with that figure. But yeah, that was it for this video. See you guys in the next one. Peace.